Okay, good morning and welcome back to my bedroom again. I know, you think I'd get more professional and like move downstairs to the dining room, but I'm pretty comfy up here. So this is where, and I hauled all the products up here and then I was like, hey, maybe I should film down at the dining room. And I was like, nah, it's much more comfy up here. So today what we're talking about is language arts curriculums. On one half of the screen, while I'm going through all the products and information about language arts and different ideas of what you could do, blah, 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 blah. On the other side of the screen, I'm going to have a free language arts curriculum, like a see inside, so you can take a look at it. Okay, so let's go to the first product. These are very simple, under $5 each. That's why I like them. And Highlights just has water on it. Highlights just has some good products. So this is kindergarten level, and they're just practice as you go. So they're just using, every page is dedicated to a different letter. Uppercase, lowercase, they're not very big. They're perforated. I believe they're perforated, so you can pull them out. And then you have also, they have whole sets, but this is the kindergarten number puzzles as well. So counting, ordering, comparing, and more. So what I like is that they start at 0. And then they go up, and then the next one is 1. Follow the ones to get to the barn. And again, they're under $5. So very colorful, very fun. Next up, let's show you the Daily 6 Trait Writing. This is by Evan Moore. A lot of people like this. I don't like it. It's even got a rubric in here to evaluate how your child is. I can show, if you want a lesson on how to use rubrics, they're pretty easy to use. If you do grade your child, I don't really, but if you do, by all means. So let's look at the table of contents pretty quick here. Each week you sit down as a parent. Well, you don't have to, I'm not talking it's taking a ton of time. These are, so day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Okay, so you only have to do activity A. Write a topic on the board. Say the word out loud and have the students repeat after you. Then have the students trace the word. So trace the word topic, read the sentences, circle the topic. Are all the sentences about the same topic? Read the sentences, circle the topic. So it starts off okay. It's all right. I don't care for it. I'm probably not going to use it, but I'll keep it just in case. My grade 1 is certainly not going to use it. It would have to be just a bit older. So choose a topic before you write. Read the story topics. I also have Brave Writers, and I kind of like the way they do it as well, which is when you're at this age, you're just writing for the enjoyment of it and kind of learning through copy work. I think, so this is an alternative, I guess, to copy work, where you're learning different things. So details about your topic, but again, some people love it. So here it is. I'm giving you a preview of it. So here you go, day 1, day 2. So this is week 4, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And it basically tells you sample answers. Gerald is sad. So let's look where that is. So here you go. So choose a book you like, answer the question. Book title, what happens in the book? Write or draw the details for each part. Then this is use good action words. So again, I would use this for older children as well. I just wouldn't use it for my kindergarten grade 1, but that's just me personally. I think it also depends where they're at too, right? Okay, so enough of that. So let's talk about, I have just so many cool things to show you. Let's talk about flashcards. So I have piles and piles I have 3 sets of flashcards here to show you. Flashcards, they are one of the ways that my son learned to read. This is the easiest way for kids to learn sight words is because they remember it if it's paired with a picture. So look at that, and then on the back it has it blank, okay? So away, you should see my littlest repeat these. We did it yesterday, and just very quickly kids learn to remember can, because it's paired with something, and then they can remember it without that when you flip it over. So there's this set that we are using right now, and I paired that with, because it's got a bunch of the sight words in it, I paired it with, where is it? And I paired it with this, and between the 2 of them, he read. So this is the I Can Read It wordless book, and there's 3 books. So that's book 1. So it basically teaches you how to read. I skipped it all, but basically bat, cat, these were like the words we had to learn in Word for lesson 1, and then you pick up and you go over to story 1, and you can read story 1. But see, it has is a, those were in here. So it corresponded to, so he easily read this story and this story. So because the is, the, like all these mini words, sight words, I guess, are in here. So kid, right? And then on the back here, so this is a different set. Kid, Okay, so these are the CVC flashcards. So you've got the FNL, RUT, oh sorry, they're by FNL. So you got JOT, so you got all different types of, so the dads, so different types of endings, and then you got on one word or the other. The only thing I don't like is, I'm a little picky just because the dark background. I just don't care for the dark background, right? So I'm still teaching them to sound it out. Now this is a good set too, but the very first card I pulled open is an error. And so I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. Open, and then, oh, that's why they were stuck together. Okay, because can you open the window? So this is the picture you show, open, open. And it comes with a sentence, which I like, because these don't have a sentence, and sometimes I'm struggling for a sentence, not always, but it's just nice to have one. Sing, will you sing a song to us? So will you sing a song to us? Sing, sing. And then, so what I would do is I would say, 1 minus 0, 0. And then, so the first time I go through, I read this. Owls only come out at night, night. Okay, so that's what I would do. Let me take your coat, let. Just so that he knows that's the word. And then the second time or third time I go through it, it's like, okay, what word is this? And I put my hand under it, and then he should know let. And then later on, you do that, okay? So it's a different way to teach. It's not really phonics based, but I'm doing both systems together. Okay, so then those are and so then these are the grade 2 ones. They come with these, and you can take them apart if you needed to. All right, so let's go to, I got another one here. This is 101 story starters for little kids, grades 1 through 3. The alligator was afraid of deep water. The duck was using an umbrella as a boat. The rabbit did not come out of the hat. The hamster was very excited. So there's that as well. Now, as far as book goes, let me show you some cool books. If you are teaching prehistory, here's Cave Boy and Crush, here is Puppy, and here's the first drawing. I'm doing a prehistory curriculum where you don't need to get any books if you don't want them like if you don't want any books, you do not have to get them. But these are some of the selections that I have chosen that are pretty good books and very themed for that time period. But if you did want to, they're on the list. You can go to the library and get them. So very cool, wanted to show you that. Now let's go into, I'm almost at the favorite product in the whole wide world. Don't worry, I'm almost there. These books are super cool, available at the library. Let's look at, I don't know which one, it doesn't matter. What is an interjection, okay? So right away, even you can kind of tell by the title. Cool, whoa, and what is an introduction? An interjection. An interjection is a word or phrase that helps show feeling, as in, oh my, help, or yikes. A spider's on my ceiling. Okay, so look at that. Now look at, what are homonyms and homophones? How much can a bear bear? And again, you go right, I really like this guy, Brian P. Clearly, and his books. He's even got ones for littler kids. Homonyms are words that sound and also look alike, but they have different meanings, as in, can you pass that can, Mike? So, as you'll see, and again, you can get them at the library. What are comparatives and superlatives? Superlatives. Comparatives all help describe things. Most end in ER, like hotter day and longer way and faster, sleeker car. Okay, so I like the way he does these books. I think they're great. Now, I showed you this one grammar thing yesterday, the no nonsense guide to grammar. Again, I want to say for middle school age, but anyone, parts of speech, noun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, pronoun, and conjunction. So nouns, and then it goes into nouns. Nouns are words that name people, places, animals, things, qualities, ideas, or actions. Okay, so I like that it does that. Even older, the guide to grammar would be parts of speech, sentences, paragraph, spelling, capitalization, punctuation. So that's one of the reasons I don't know that you necessarily need to teach kids that young about this stuff. I think just to explore their creativity at that age. So there are verbs, there are tenses, there are helping verbs, nouns, regular and irregular verbs, articles, things like that. So it is for, I almost want to say, I don't know, high school age. I don't know when kids would start this. I guess whenever, they feel like they want to improve their writing. All right. Now, are you ready to see one of the coolest products I have ever seen? One of the coolest. Coolest. I played it yesterday with, it's for age 3 and up. So not grade, age 3 and up. And so cool. So take a look at this. Storytime chess, ages 3 and up. So it's got silly stories and mini games to show you how to play chess. Let me show you this. Okay, so remember, it is on my bed, so it's not gonna look that flat. So that is the king. Okay, so this is the king. This is King, I forget his name, but he'll tell you in a second, because look at this. You go right to the story. This is King Chomper, say out loud, moved one step at a time because his pockets were so full of food. So you start with King Chomper's interesting story about how he's hungry, and he eats. He loves food so much. And so anyway, so now, because he stuffed his pockets with so much food, he can only move one step at a time. All right, so then you're supposed to take the little pieces of pizza. They're called like mini games. And you help him move only one step at a time to collect the pizza. And you can put them here. So it does that for every character. So really, you're only playing a few minutes a day to learn chess. So I just think it's amazing. I think it's phenomenal. On the other side is just a regular chessboard. Yeah, I think it's amazing. I think it's phenomenal, and I think it's fun. So there you go. Those are the products of the day. That is your video of the day, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Can you say please like and subscribe?
Please like to like.
And hit the bell for notifications.
Hit the bell for notifications.